Before I get into this article, let me give a shout out to Pseudo Kid Phelan for tagging me in this. And as you can see by the title, it says man arrested for allegedly threatening Merriam Webster over definition of a female. Now, I don't like how they trying to change the definition when it comes to genders and everything like that, because we see what the end game is at the end of the day. However, I would never get so mad and so irate that I would want to go and terrorize the Merriam Webster building, the place that distributes the Merriam Webster's dictionary online or the physical copy. It would never get that deep for me. But like I said, a lot of people allow their emotions to get the best of them. Now, this person will, because of this, is going to probably most likely be hit with some attempted domestic terrorism charges and most likely some other charges as well. But that one is probably right up there. But let me go ahead and get into it. A California man was arrested this week for allegedly threatening to bomb Merriam Webster's offices and kill its employees over the dictionary publisher's definitions for women. Federal prosecutors said Jeremy David Hanson, age 34, of Rossmore, California, was charged on April 20th with one count of interstate communication of threats to commit violence for alleged online threats that he sent to the company in October, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Massachusetts. Hanson allegedly sent the company several threatening messages through its Contact Us section on its website and in the comments section on its web pages that corresponded to the word entries for girl and woman. Now keep in mind, this is a man that's threatened to do this, not another woman, a man. Now that right there, I said, spoke volumes to me. Rachel Rollins, the U.S. attorney for the District of Massachusetts, said Rollins said the tweets were serious enough to force Merriam Webster to close its Springfield and New York offices out of abundance of caution. We believe Hanson sent a multitude of anonymous, threatening, and despicable messages related to the academy that were intended to evoke fear and division, she said in a statement. Hanson allegedly used the handle @anonymous to post the message on October 2nd on the comment section of Merriam-Webster's webpage for the definition of the word female, stating that Merriam-Webster now tells blatant lies and promotes anti-science propaganda, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. There is no such thing as gender identity. The imbecile who wrote this entry should be hunted down and shot, he allegedly wrote in the comment section. Hanson also allegedly wrote a message on the Contact Us page stating the company's headquarters should be shot up and bombed, federal prosecutors said. It would be poetic justice to have someone storm your offices and shoot up the place, leaving none of you commies alive, he allegedly wrote. Hanson posted a similar message on the Contact Us page on October 8th, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. The suspect allegedly sent related threats to other companies, nonprofits, and individuals, including the American Civil Liberties Union, Amnesty International, Land O'Lakes, Hasbro, Inc., IGN Entertainment, the president of the University of North Texas, 2 professors at Loyola Marymount University, and a New York City rabbi, according to prosecutors. Threats to life are in most certainly not protected speech, and they cause real fear in victims, Joseph R. Bonavolante, the special agent in charge of the FBI Boston Division, said in a statement. Attorney information for Hanson wasn't immediately available. He was released on conditions following a court appearance in the Central District of California, prosecutors said. He is scheduled to appear before U.S. District Court Magistrate Judge Catherine A. Robertson in federal court in Springfield on April 29th, according to U.S. Attorney's Office. And that's the whole article right there. Now, like I said, I can understand his grievances because no one wants to see them completely try to change the definition of what we already know based on science, biology, what it is. Because it's literally you're going into taking something that we already know and trying to flip it to your own agenda. However, it should never get to the point where you're making online threats to shoot people or bomb them, like making terroristic threats. It should never get to that point. Now it's making him look even worse in their eyes. He was bold enough to actually do it on multiple occasions, and they said he used a basically a burner account, a fake name, and of course to try to get it to not come back to him. Now, what got me is they said that this happened back in October, and they're just now speaking on this situation. But like I've said, people are not all on board with what they're doing. I didn't even know, first of all, that they changed the definition of what a woman is, because I can't remember the last time I opened up a dictionary, or like what would it mean for me to go online and just type in what is the definition of a woman. And I think I find it very interesting that they're talking about this, especially since one of the questions that Ketanji Brown Jackson was asked was, what is the definition of a woman? And she couldn't really answer it. And now this story pops up. So has it really gotten to that point where people really don't know what the definition of a woman is anymore? Or are they just giving politically correct answers because they're out of fear of getting backlash from a certain community? So while I understand, like I said, while I understand this man's grievances about, the definition of the word, and like I said, what got me is the fact that this is a man that's outraged about this and not a woman. He could have went about this a whole nother way. Making online threats to harm people was not the way to do it. Now you know what they're about to say about him, that he's this and that phobic. It's coming. And you already know that it is. But that's pretty much my take on it.